Welcome back here at East Texas Living. We're celebrating Valentine's Day every day with our week of love. Well, joining us now is Chef Christine, and she's here to tell us about Italian-inspired Valentine's dinner. How are we feeling today?
Pretty good. Are you going to cook Valentine's for someone this year?
You know I can't cook.
Oh, come on. Now, this is a menu that is very easy. Even I really do think that you could make it.
All right, so tell us a little bit about how you kind of prepare each dish.
Yeah, so what we have here is a pistachio pesto pasta. So you're just going to cook your pasta. You make your pesto with pistachios instead of pine nuts, which I think gives it a really nice flavor, you know, because I love pistachios, and you know, you want to put them in everything these days. And then I just sauteed some shrimp with a little red chilies and lots of butter, and then toss that in with the pasta.
That looks good.
Yeah, so you want to dress it up with a little bit of basil, and then you can also put on some Parmesan cheese, and then just kind of sprinkle a little bit more of the pistachios on top.
Yes, ma'am. And tell us a little bit about how long you studied over there in Italy to make these Italian-inspired dishes.
So I was in Italy for my culinary training for a semester, and it was kind of an exchange program, and I just fell in love with it. I was there in Sorrento, which is down in the Amalfi Coast, which is a lot further south than where the Olympics are right now. But I came back to Tyler. I started writing recipes and different things about my travels. And several of my friends around Tyler, they're like, you have to take us there someday. So that's how I started Chefs on Tour. Me and my partner, Simon Webster, we have a bed and breakfast and restaurant out in Palestine. But we take a month off every year to do these Italy tours. And we do 2 small groups every year. We've had a lot of East Texas people go with us, and they have a great time. We learn about cooking. We have great wine and all about the culture and the traditions of Southern Italy.
That sounds amazing right there. But I hear you have a nice pesto sauce for the pasta.
Yeah, so this is a little bit different take than traditional pesto because I use the pistachios. And then to go with that too, because you got lots of basil in the pesto, I've made a heart-shaped margarita pizza. So this is just like Naples style pizza. You can buy the dough actually frozen in balls at like Aldi or Sprouts, and you just let it thaw out overnight. As it thaws, it will rise, and then you just use your traditional toppings with mozzarella. Make sure you get the real fresh mozzarella, and then you just tear it up and put it over the top, and then your fresh basil at the end.
Wow, so is there actual margarita in there?
No, but that would be good on the side.
Yes, ma'am. So, you know, a lot of people love pizza. How easy would this be for someone to make at their house?
It would be very easy. You just thaw out the dough, so you don't have to make your own dough. And then you roll it out. I did use a tissue paper stencil to do the heart, you know, because it's Valentine's Day. And then I just put the toppings on and preheated my oven to 450 degrees. You want it really good and hot for about 15 minutes.
Yes, ma'am. Is this some easy dishes that I can make with my significant other?
Yeah, I think so. I think it would be really fun to do the pizza and the pasta together. The cake is a little bit more complex. Maybe she bakes. She'd like this recipe.
I mean, the men can bake too, right?
Yeah, you could do it together. It's a lot of fun. This is caprese cake. The recipe comes from the island of Capri. And it has no flour in it. It's made with almond flour, and it's very rich, so that's why it's not frosted. And usually you see it with just a little powdered sugar on top and some strawberries, and it comes out in a big round cake pan, but for Valentine's Day, of course, we had to do it heart-shaped.
And how long would that take for someone to make for their significant other?
This is probably going to take about an hour. So you could actually make the cake the day before and have that ready to go, and then maybe get some Prosecco and make it a date night in the kitchen and do the pesto and the pizza and have a lovely evening at home.
And what does it mean to be able to offer these type of things or show people how to make some of these type of things for their significant other? Well,
and I love sharing these recipes because, you know, there's so much meaning behind it from Italy, and whenever we go on our trips, we do pizza making classes and making pasta from scratch, and everybody has such a great time, and, you know, it's just, I love the joy of that Italian food brings to people.
And what's that like making something from scratch? Because, a lot of us, go to the store and buy ingredients that are already kind of made up. But what is it like making it from scratch?
Well, it's funny because we go to a vineyard and we make ravioli from scratch, like the dough, the filling, everything. And people are just mystified. They're like, I don't think I can do that. And they do. And then we sit in the vineyard and we have this lovely dinner with everything that everybody made. And it's always good. Yes. I haven't had any failures. My guests know how to cook, even if they don't think they do.
And if somebody was interested in, learning about these recipes or taking a trip with you to Italy, how do they go about getting in contact with you?
You can go on my website. It's chefsontouritally.com. I do have a recipe section on the website too, so some of my favorite recipes are there. And then all the details for the trip are on the website. And you can also email me, call me. I love to talk about Italy to anybody.
Yes. And just how excited are you to go back to Italy?
I'm always excited to go back. We usually do it in the fall when it's not as hot, summer break. And I look forward to it every time. And the new people that we take and new adventures, and it's just great experience to share with everybody.
So you ready to make some more pizzas out there?
I am.
And show other people?
Neapolitan pizza, that's my thing, for sure.
Well, Chef, thank you so much for coming in and showing us all these different Valentine's dinners we can make.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, ma'am. For more information, go to the website right there on your screen.